The dust had settled. The rumbling, a horrifying symphony of destruction, was finally over. Eren Yeager, the attack titan, the harbinger of the end, was gone. Humanity had survived, but at a terrible cost. Scarred, broken, but clinging to hope, the survivors began to rebuild. Then it happened. The ground shook, a tremor at first, then a growing roar. From the ashes of the rumbling, a monstrous silhouette emerged. The Colossal Titan had returned. It was a sight that defied belief, a giant of unimaginable scale, wreathed in steam, its eyes glowing with an eerie internal light. The very air crackled with energy as the Colossal Titan took a step forward. Each footfall sent shockwaves rippling through the ground, a stark reminder of the power it possessed. The world watched in stunned silence. The monster that had brought them to the brink, the embodiment of their fear, was back. But something was different. This was not the Colossal Titan they remembered. The rage, the fury that had driven Eren Yeager was absent. This Titan moved with an unsettling calmness, an almost serene presence that was more terrifying than any display of aggression. It was as if the creature was merely a visitor observing the aftermath of a storm it had no part in creating. The return of the Colossal Titan sent shockwaves through the remnants of humanity. Whispers of the past, of trampled cities and fallen comrades, echoed in the minds of the survivors. Fear, primal and consuming, gripped their hearts. This was the creature that had almost wiped them out, and now it was back, standing tall among the ruins of their world. The world held its breath. The initial shock gave way to a maelstrom of emotions. Some fell to their knees, tears streaming down their faces, the memories of that dreadful day flooding back. Others stared in defiance, their fists clenched, a flicker of the old fight still burning within them. But everyone, from the hardened soldiers to the terrified civilians, felt a chill run down their spines. The Colossal Titan was a symbol, a walking monument to the horror they had endured. The Titan, oblivious to the turmoil it was causing, continued its slow, deliberate journey across the ravaged landscape. It moved with an eerie grace, its massive limbs navigating the debris with surprising agility. There was no malice in its movements, no hint of the destruction it had wrought. It was simply there, a colossus among ruins, a stark reminder of the fragility of their existence. The Colossal Titan's reappearance ignited a firestorm of debate and speculation. Scholars, historians, and strategists all struggled to make sense of this impossible event. Theories ranged from the remnants of Eren Yeager's consciousness somehow inhabiting the Titan to a cruel trick played by a higher power. But no one had any concrete answers. The fear was palpable. The world had just begun to heal, to rebuild from the ashes. The sight of the Colossal Titan walking the earth reopened old wounds, reminding everyone of the terror they had so narrowly escaped. The trauma of the rumbling was still fresh, a raw nerve that the Titan's presence constantly grated upon. The world was forced to confront the possibility that the nightmare was not over, that their survival was once again hanging by a thread. The Colossal Titan's return cast a long shadow over the future. The fragile peace that humanity had cobbled together was shattered, replaced by uncertainty and dread. The world watched and waited, holding its breath, dreading the moment the Titan might unleash its devastating power once more. The future, once a beacon of hope, was now shrouded in doubt. The Colossal Titan, a symbol of both destruction and mystery, stood as a stark reminder of their vulnerability. It was a new era, defined by the looming presence of the giant. The world could only watch, wait, and pray that history would not repeat itself.